Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you this super smooth, seamless transition inside of After Effects. Right before we start the video though, go ahead and subscribe so you do not miss out on sauce like this in the future, and go ahead and drop a like if you do find this tutorial valuable. But like I said before, let's hop into this. Let's not lose any more time. Let's go. Okay, so right here inside of After Effects, the first thing we're going to do is come here and duplicate this clip and rename it mask, and we're going to rename the other one background. And what we're going to do is select G on our keyboard to bring up the pen tool, or you can just click right there and begin masking. So we're going to begin masking out this little tunnel right here that we're going to use as our transition. And if you guys want to add like curves and rounded masks just like that, you just got to hold down and drag basically. So we're just going to go through and try to mask everything out as clean as possible. Keep in mind, for the tutorial sake, this isn't going to be the cleanest mask. I'm just trying to get everything as quick as possible for you guys without making this experience too long. So yeah, we're just gonna mask everything out. We're gonna be using this tunnel kind of as like a transition frame, if that makes sense. So yeah, we have basically finished the mask, and we're just going to turn off the background layer to see what we got going on. And we're going to click M on our keyboard to bring that up and just invert that. So now we have the other part blacked out, which is what we want. And we're just going to play with the mask expansion and the mask feather to try to get it smoother. Something like this. This is okay. We're going to play around with everything and looks good. So we're going to turn the layer back on. And what we're going to do is come right to the beginning, to the first frame. And we're just going to come over here and freeze that. And we're just going to go a couple of frames ahead or whatever, and we're just going to split that right there and throw that on top of clip 1 and make sure it aligns with the end of it just like this. So if we were to play that through, it looks terrible right now, but we're going to get into it. We're going to make it look 10 times better. So what we're going to do firstly is keyframe scale at 100 at the end and just increase it a ton so it comes out of frame like this. So it will go from bigger to smaller, and you want to toggle this little button right here which adds motion blur. And we're just going to add this graph from flow. And if you don't have flow, just basically copy this graph right here inside of the graph editor, tweak it to your likings or whatever, or just get flow. It's a paid plugin, but it's great. And it's going to start looking like this. It's super laggy. My computer is tripping today. It's so hot outside. My computer is burning. I'm sorry guys. I'm so happy. This is terrible. But yeah, so basically this is what it's going to start to look like. And what we're going to do now is go into the mask settings and kind of touch it up, because we kind of expanded it way too hard and we can't even see the dude's face anymore, which just looks bad. So we're just going to play with everything and trying to just get him back in frame without redoing the mask. And I think this is good. Yeah, we're just going to feather that out a bit, and yeah, this should be good enough for the tutorial. So yeah, we're just going to go with that. And now as you can see, it just looks a bit smoother now that we have his head back in there. And we're just going to duplicate our background layer, and we're going to freeze that as well. And we're going to throw that right under our clip 1, the same length as the masked layer. And we're going to come right to the end where that all ends. We're going to split and cut that. And what we're going to do now is click T on our keyboard to bring up the opacity for clip 1. We're going to go right here to the end, and we're going to make the opacity 0. We're going to keyframe that, and then we're going to go a couple of frames ahead, like right when you see this clipping going on, right? Like right there. And we're going to up the opacity back to 100 so we get that smooth opacity fade from the first clip to the next clip, basically like the whole point of a transition. You see, we're just trying to make that opacity fade look super smooth. So if I were to play that back, this is the result that we're getting, and we're going to do a couple of more things to spice it up even more, but I think like this is pretty clean. And then what we're going to do now is add an adjustment layer, and we're going to split it right here, and we're going to add an exposure hit from my Energy V3 pack, and we're going to place it right before the transition finishes so we get a bit more of impact. And yeah, that looks okay. I think we're going to add another shake onto it and maybe bring this back here. We're going to add a shake. So add another adjustment layer, and we're going to do the vertical smack. I think a vertical smack would look excellent on this, and we're going to play that through. And yeah, that looks absolutely fire. And we might even, my God, the computer is so slow today. I'm touching it right now and it's literally on fire, guys. Like, I don't know what to do. It is so slow. It's like 120 degrees outside today. It's, I don't even know what to do. But yeah, it looks fire. We might even, I think we're going to drag this back like a couple frames. It would look better. So let me play that through, and I think, yeah, right there is a sweet spot. Right before the transition ends and hits, we have that vertical smack with the flash going on, and it just absolutely helps sell the transition even more. So that is literally it. That was super simple to do. No matter if you are new to freeze frames transitions, if you're an expert at editing, if you're a pro at After Effects, whatever, this type of effect is super simple to do. It always looks seamless if you do it right. And I hope by watching this, you learned something new and found something valuable here today. So on that note, I would like to thank you for watching this video. And if you do appreciate the type of content I put out, if you could just drop a like on this video and let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see next. And also consider subscribing to the channel. It allows me to consistently post and teach you guys more things about After Effects. And if you want to further support the channel, you guys can go shop my assets and presets, which will be linked down below. They're huge time savers and just make your music videos and videos look 10 times better in general with literally 5 times less effort. So if that's something you're interested in, link is down below. And if you want a discount on Energy V3, use code ENERGY at checkout and that will save you $5. So yeah, on that note, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.